Today I'm going to do the demo on making this. It's for over coffee dripper. You're serving coffee in here, and then let it drip it into the pitcher, and then you can serve it using the pitcher to serve. Okay, and basically you are going to make a bowl like this kind of shape, but with a thicker base. So the body here is trimming. Okay, you can decide how wide this part here should be, but you want to leave enough clay here for you to make the little bit of a gallery, so it's sitting on your pitcher. And if you wanted to, you could add this ridges was added later on. So you extrude all the smaller coil and then you attach to it. Okay, and maybe before you attach it, you might want to cut a little grooves so that the coil is sitting inside the groove, so the coil is not hanging out too much. Okay, so I will do the demo not next week. Next week is Thanksgiving holiday, so the following week. Okay, so that's our demo for today. This, my guess, is about a pound and a half. Okay. And you don't want to throw it up the hum because you want to base a bit thicker, so throw it on the bed. Okay, since I am going to make the base a little bit wider, so the first thing is make sure you have a wider base. So you want to push out the corner. Right, so that will be your base. And you want to keep it a little bit thicker. I would say at least half of an inch, maybe half of an inch. Okay. And then you just squeeze it in. Okay. And since the bottom is kind of narrow, so you want to keep on squeezing it in. Right, so keep a little bit of thickness here. You don't go all the way. Later on, you could trim it. Okay, you could trim it later. But if you're making this part too thin, it's not stable. Okay, so I'll keep a little bit of room here. That's fine. And then just open the hole. You could take it down all the way. Just make sure the bottom is very narrow. Okay. Okay. Just like one finger, the width of the hole, like one finger wide. Okay. You don't make it too smaller. You could open it wider, but too wide, you could make it smaller. Okay, unless you add water, add clay to it. So just make sure that you don't want to open the hole too big. And then just lift the clay from there. It's just like you are making the bowl. You could always make it a bit thicker and then trim it later. Okay, trim it later so that your foam stays better. And the angle, I don't know, it's maybe like 60 degrees. Okay, this angle, 60 degrees. Okay, the inside should be very straight. So I will. You could find some kind of a rib to hold it on the inside. So make sure the inside is very straight. Because they usually put the paper over on the paper. It's not curving, so just make it straight. So put something there to hold it on the inside and then just guide it. Or we can use a rib to do that too. And you are not going to trim the inside, so make sure the inside of the wall is nice and smooth. Just take your time. Okay. To keep the rim without warping, usually you want to compress the rim a bit. Maybe make it a little bit thicker, stronger here on the rim. And the outside is adjustable, so just leave it alone, that's fine. Later on you can trim this part, you can trim it a little bit narrower. Okay? Just follow the curve. But the inside you want to be very straight. Okay, very straight.
Is the hole below the base that you made?
Yeah, the hole is going all the way down.
Oh, okay.
To the bed.
Oh.
Okay, to the bed. Okay. So that's the little stripper. You can drip the coffee over. Yeah, the hole you are going to go all the way down to the bed. Okay, to the bed.